Cancer, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're going to do my version of a Celtic cross. At the end there will be an opportunity for an extended, where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, Vertex, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your fourth house. This could be for you. Thank you, however you support the channel, very much appreciated. Cross watchers, you are more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All information is in the description box. Just hit the more button below. Cancer, what's going on with you guys? Let's do one more. Are you dealing with somebody's shadow, or is it your own, possibly? Who knows? What's going on? We have the Magician. Okay. The Master Manifester. It's very interesting, the Magician, in this deck, because it's usually a he. Don't get caught in genders, but he's normally in a specific attire, and he's more dressed like the High Priestess in this aspect. So are you delving into different worlds? You know, you guys are water ruled, you're ruled by the moon. Are you tapping into Mercury here? Interesting. What's crossing you? Root of the matter. Recent past. What you want. What's coming in. How you see yourself. So you see yourself very, very well here. So it could be someone else's shadow, or you might have blinders onto something. How others see you. Advice. There's the advice. There's the shadow. And potential outcome. Okay, what's going on? There you are. Okay. So Jupiter is showing you something here. We have the Five of Pentacles, and this is what what's happening on the surface doesn't reflect what's going on inside. That's how I want to say it. There's a shadow aspect at play here, and it's like something's not fulfilling you. So whether this is your shadow is ignoring your true nature or your true wants and needs, I don't know. But it's very interesting spread, and it's like. I mean, every single card of yours, except for the Queen of Cups, is here. Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Chariot, all your cards. So on the surface, everything looks strong, but then we've got this lingering Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords energy. Interesting. So we've got the Magician. Crossing you is the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups is a card of unconditional love. It's like that dream. It's like everybody, this is how I want you to ask yourself a question. If nobody ever found out about your success, would you still want it? You know, are we chasing applause rather than purpose? Are our dreams truly ours, or are they, you know, manufactured to please others, or what we think certain things should look like? Those are the pondering questions here, because something's trying to change. Your hopes, dreams, and wishes are trying to come through ultimately, which is interesting because Taurus rules your, with Five of Pentacles here being Magician meets the Hierophant, Mercury in Taurus. Taurus rules your 11th house, hopes, dreams, wishes, pennies from heaven. There's something that is changing. Root of the matter is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is work. It's career, purpose. You know, digging deep for the gold. Maybe searching for gold when you really want diamond. You know, searching for gold when you really want silver. You know, you're ruled by the moon. The moon is silver. Recent past is the Ten of Wands. Something is getting too much. Ten of Wands is Saturn in Sagittarius. Saturn is weighing heavy on the back here, I had a reading that I did for Sagittarius not long ago. You don't have to have Sagittarius in your chart or anything, but it's about Saturn demanding we practice what we preach. And there's this heavy emphasis here of maybe on the surface trying to show something, but the reality is suggesting what like it's like you're not honouring your true dream. Like I say, and this could be an eye-opener, this. Maybe if you sit with those questions, you realise, hang on, maybe I'm not. Maybe there is something that I'm doing for applause rather than purpose. My dream is based on something somebody told me I was good at, not what I want to do. Who knows? What you want is the Chariot. This is you guys. You want to step into your power. You want to be unstoppable. The Chariot is willpower. It's marching ahead. It's awareness. It's the power of drive and determination. What's coming in is the Knight of Cups. I think whatever this is coming in. I think there is a significant. This could be a person. This could be unconditional love rather than the conditional love that you've had to deal with in life. This could be a job offer that actually ticks the box of what it is that you truly desire, but it just looks exceptionally different than what current environment suggests. This could be anything. An opportunity. We'll just label it as an opportunity. How you see yourself is the Three of Cups. So you see yourself as something that's the energy of this spread and what you want. The energy of this spread is the Magician. What you want is the Chariot. Mercury in Cancer. Mercury in Cancer is the Three of Cups. So it's like, on the surface, you appear as if you know what you want, or you know which directions to go. How others see you is the Two of Cups. There's Venus in Cancer, so the Empress meets the Chariot. So others see you as the Empress, is how I want to say that. And don't get caught up in genders. You're water, so you're naturally going to be in that flow of feminine energy. But there's a darkness that's under play here, because your advice is the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is the visionary, goes for what he wants, is determined, charismatic, full of charisma, charming, action, do, go. But he's two parts Sagittarius, one part shadow Scorpio, and that was that underlying shadow aspect here. Scorpionic energy is the 8th house. It's the deep, it's the occult, it's the deep levels of astrology. It's it's darkness. It's really being comfortable in the underworld. Your outcome is the Fool, the Four of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. I think you see yourself as this, the universe sees you as this, and that's what's in the crossing position. Something's coming in unexpectedly, and I think it's something that you truly want. Whether you would want to admit that is another story. Whether you're aware that you want this is another story. But it's a brand new beginning, and it's Jupiter. Jupiter's in your first house. Jupiter's blessing you. So this could be something that's just completely different. You tell yourself you want one thing, and then it's completely different. This could be a relationship, this could be a job, this could be a purpose. This is unexpected. I feel like it comes out of the blue. And again, with Uranus, the Fool is Aquarius. Aquarius is Uranus. With Uranus backtracking into Taurus at the beginning of this month, in your 11th house of hopes, dreams and wishes, I think there's a deep, deep-seated dream purpose here that you've not acknowledged, or if you've not acknowledged it, nobody else knows about it. Ponder those questions, because something's coming in that you truly want, or at least your soul wants. And sometimes when we're that caught up in lack, or deeply ingrained in fear, we don't realise that's what we want. Very interesting. So this could come in any direction. Whatever it is, it feels loving. It's a loving offering from the universe. So whatever it is, it's going to come from the heart. This is like a realisation of what your heart truly wants in a situation. And I think it's going to shock either you, others around you, or both. Fascinating. Let's check out the Hierophant to bring 5 of Pentacles and the Magician together. Empress to bring the Two of Cups and the Chariot. High Priestess to bring together the Four of Cups and the Chariot. There was something else I wanted to see. Oh, Death, obviously. The shadow of King of Wands. Okay, we're there. Okay, very interesting. Because the Five of Pentacles is with the Ten of Swords, but then that's with the Sun and the Lovers. Ten of Swords is the Sun and the Lovers, Sun in Gemini. Now, Gemini rules your 12th house, so this could be highlighting spiritual gifts. This could be really going down the path of a different aspect of psychic abilities. You know, dropping one area of abilities to focus on another. You know, maybe energy healing is something that you've mastered, and then you want to do something completely different. Shamanic work, possibly. Who knows? It feels like it's along that vein. It's like dropping something unexpectedly to take on another version. All in the realms, I feel like, of spiritual growth. But exciting nonetheless. For others of you, there's a divine aspect coming in here, because I'm getting the energy of, like, if this was a bind rune, we'd have the two separate runes and then the bind rune. So the Soelo Gebo is that. So Soelo and Gebo is one bind rune, is like mirrored energies, divine partnerships, those type of things. Empress is with the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Okay. It's like something happens, and there's that feminine energy again, with the Empress energy. So any sort of aspect of shadow, feminine energy, you're probably looking at, recognizing where emotional manipulation happens, guilt tripping. This could be it. Your path might have been determined by some sort of guilt tripping aspects, which can happen, especially if we've, gone down a certain path that family or community expect us to. And there's obviously this kind of obligation, but this Five of Wands feels like something's ironing out. If we think of it as like a muscle, something is straightened, like the striations of a muscle. So this could be massage for some of you. But something's changing, definitely. It's my yoga card. This could be diving into deeper aspects of yoga, or taking it up, or some form of exercise. Hierophant is with the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. I think Uranus is bringing you something pretty wonderful. Whatever it is, it's the Eight of Cups is all about walking away from what no longer serves us, to go in search for the Ninth Cup, which is the Ace of Cups, which is self-love, unconditional love. If this was the Threads of Fate, this would be Peacock. Not hiding your feathers, really showing everybody who you are. Death is with the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini, so the Wheel of Fortune meets the Lovers. Like I said, Gemini energy for you is the 12th house. This is deep. This is a deep rooted dream, vision, plan, want, need. It might carry taboo energy with the Death card. That doesn't have to be dramatic. Something unexpected, and that unexpected could be completely normal for one person, but unexpected for you personally for whatever it is that you've done. So this could be like a primary school teacher that's really a master pagan. It's the dramatic aspect. It doesn't have to be anything in particular. High Priestess is with the Three of Swords and the Six of Swords. Okay, do not doubt your intuition at any point. Okay? You're being pulled a certain way here. Because if you look at this Four of Cups, like I say, this Ace of Cups is being offered. And it's being offered via alternative means. And the reason why I say that is because with it being the 3 of Swords and the 6 of Swords, the deck that I'm using for the extended is the Light Seers, and the 6 of Swords is quite interesting because there's a separation between the 2 threes. Let me find it so you know what I'm talking about. So 3 crows go one way, 3 crows go this way. So the 3 of Swords has been pulled in that direction, 3 of Swords has been pulled in this direction. She's not using any oars or anything like that to direct the boat. For me, this is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess can be literal High Priestess energy, you know, downloads, channeling, whatever this is. For others of you, it's your intuition. It's your gut feeling. Your gut feeling saying, this direction looks painful. This direction, I don't need to, I'm not struggling, I'm just flowing. The more that you flow, the more that the universe can guide. So be really mindful of just anything that's changing, anything that's approaching, anything that's become stagnant. Really ponder those questions at the beginning, because something's coming. And like I say, it feels unexpected. It feels like it's going to take you by surprise here, which is pretty wonderful. Cut the deck. Uranus. Okay, the star card. Hopes, dreams and wishes. Exciting. Okay, Cancer. There's exciting times coming up. Do pay attention to any shadows at play here. I think there's a deeper aspect of you that you're either ignoring, don't want to admit. I don't know what it is. Like I say, there could be so many things. But the time is now to really embody whoever you truly are. So, like I say, ponder those questions. In your extended, I'm going to take the energy of what this is, this Ace of Cups that's getting offered in the Four of Cups in the future. This unexpected thing. It could come from a character with a questionable haircut, who knows. It could come from anywhere, but there's something coming in, and it feels very very positive. Just don't be shy, don't overlook it. Okay, if you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. Gemini, Virgo, Saturn in Sagittarius, Cancer, Mercury in Cancer, Venus in Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius, Moon in Cancer, Sagittarius, Mercury in Taurus, Sun in Gemini, Leo, Gemini, Mars in Scorpio, Scorpio and Libra, Mars in Leo, Sun in Scorpio, Venus in Scorpio, Moon in Libra, Sagittarius, and Venus in Aries. We have Wands, we have Cups, we have Pentacles, we have Swords. Everyone's here. Those of you standouts, let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.